Welcome. The stream will start soon. Prepare your senses. Stay present. Anticipation grows. Countdown in motion. Remain alert. Experience loading. Synchronizing data. Patience is progress. Optimizing connection. Approaching the beginning. Calibration complete. Engagement recommended. Hold this frequency. Final checks ongoing. Moments away. This is your update. Nearly there. Keep watching. Final seconds countdown. Time to activate. Now initiating broadcast. Enjoy the journey. This is the experience. Stream commencing now. Thank you for your patience. All systems ready. Launching stream.
Yes, we are launching the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live today. I hope you read the announcement today. No World of Tanks stream, but something totally different. Today we are gonna create an animation. We're gonna create a character. We're gonna clean the animation or the character in Photoshop. We're gonna put it into the animation program, and from the animation program we gonna put it into the GIF maker. We'll turn it into a GIF, and that GIF we gonna turn into Twitch. In case you're interested how it goes, well, this is the stream for you. If you came for World of Tanks, I can send you to Auli. Auli is there, and Auli is streaming. So let's start. We are starting with the first page, and that is Hailu. What can I tell you about Hailu? Hailu is a AI site. If you get there for the first time, you get quite some free animations and renders. Usually the pricing of this site is render is 1 cent, so you create one picture for 1 cent. I used to create 4 at once. So it's 4 cent, 4 choices, and the animations are usually 25 cent an animation. I think that is kind of good. Well, if you're not planning to make thousands and thousands of animations, and that is with the base plan. I like that site so much that I subscribed it. I subscribed to that site. Here you see like animation I'm working at this moment at. So we're gonna create something sort like, and my idea is a little scene where we can combine animations together. So that is the two functions. We have here the function animation, and we have here the function image. So this is the function render. So you see here it says 4, but you can say, well, I gamble it, I make it 1 render, but you will end up make several to pick out the best results. So my idea is a little Viking girl that is fighting with a frog, or at least shouting and yelling at the frog, and her 2 big Viking brothers that are standing beside her and watching. So let's start with the prompt. So the first we are inputting is well, let's say something else. Here already a little bit of thinking starts. We need to try to eliminate a color that will make us later work with transparency very easy. You see on this one I used blue, so I eliminated all dark blue in the character. So we starting create animation on plain dark blue background. So exclamation mark, so he knows, yes, that is like a command. I will keep the background, yeah, blue. Otherwise he can make an animation, then you see like a forest or a village, or the AI comes up with something. Don't get me wrong, the AI has his own little quirks and thoughts. So yeah, first create animation on plain dark background. Then the animation style, well, you can do realistic, whatever you want. I figured create a ultra realistic 2D image in very detailed cartoon for adults style. So, cartoon for adults style. I hear something. What did I hear? Hey, Benz, welcome. Hi, RD. I guess you guys now looking and thinking, what the hell? I hope you did not miss the announcement that today is not World of Tanks, but animating stuff. I want to show how I create those animations. So yeah, Owly is streaming tanks. If you want to see tanks, hop over to Owly. After the stream, I will hop over to Owly. Nice of you to tune in. If you're interested, stick around and yeah, maybe you can learn something. Maybe you like what you see. Maybe you're gonna try it yourself. So yeah, we are trying to create our first prompt to design a character. So far we are create animation on a plain dark blue background, create an ultra realistic 2D image in very detailed cartoon for adults style. So that is actually a prompt I came up with. I was writing all kind of combinations, make it cute, make it manga, make it this, make it that. Bad move. Why it's a bad move? And you know, RD, by the way, I cannot even see that it's a bad move because I cannot see that. I did not include the notification area. Yeah, well, if it's a bad move, it's a bad move. Cool. How are you? How are you guys? How are you today? And guess what? I almost did 4k damage 2 times. Nice, 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 nice. And everything is good with you, RD? Very cool. Very cool. Lost and nearly 4k. Well, that is bitter. That are bitter results. We actually had a very good morning stream today. We had 8 battle win streak. So after 8 battles, we were at 100%. So, let me continue here a little bit. Image very detailed, cartoon style. So, this is the setup. Yeah, no, 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 absolutely not. So, create. No, RD, I running the stream now about animations. Today, no World of Tanks for me. After the stream, then I gonna play with Auli on his channel. Today is strictly animations. Yeah. So guys, if you're interested, stick around. Well, stick around. Say hello. Help me think. There will be moments where decisions needs to be made, and yeah, sometimes I could need some help with the decisions. Like, is that a good animation? Do you think it's silly? Is it foolish? So there we go to our character. Create a young red haired Viking lady in a fantasy Viking armor with leather and fur and a typical Viking helmet. Yeah, okay, so that's the clothes. Red hair. Nice, Benz, cool. Red-haired Viking lady with freckles. Yeah. In a fantasy Viking armor with leather and fur and typical Viking helmet. In her, let me visualize, in her right hand she holds a short Viking sword, and in the other hand a round wooden Viking shield. So, that is the description of the character, yeah? A young red-haired Viking lady with freckles in a fantasy Viking armor with leather and fur, and a typical Viking helmet. So I assume AI say typical Viking helmet, 2 horns. That is what I expect. If he don't do that, we can start to adjust the script. So this will be 4 cent. It would get me poor. Right hand, she holds a short Viking sword. In the other hand, a round wooden Viking shield. So, and then we doing... we see the entire character from boots to helmet. Exclamation points. So guys, this is the moment that we are hitting the generate and our first results will pop up. We are generating. You will see how fast it goes. 4 images being generated, 4 cents being destructed from our Konto. And like I said at the start, it is initially free. So if you just want to try, if you want to make some nice animations, something you think, oh, that's cute. Yeah, this is how you do it. You create a nice wallpaper for your stream. I gonna show you how we create like a wallpaper then, like with background image and everything. Just a little extra. So it's generating. So there we have like 4 characters generated. Let's check them out. Here's the first lady. She is actually already kind of cute, yeah, but I'm not satisfied with the background. Here's the second lady. She's very cute, but she holds the sword in a little bit strange manner. Here's a lady who looks like somebody from Zelda. And here's a lady who is just a little bit plain. So nobody has the Viking. Oh, she has the Viking helmet with horns. So apparently we have to specify that. Lantern fur and typical Viking helmet. So ship with horns. So that is the first adjustment. So animate on plain dark blue background. That was actually wrong for me. I don't want on plain. This needs to be light blue background. No blue color inside the character. I totally forgot that to eliminate, because guys, see, if you would now start cutting blue background, you would cut into her shield, into her clothes. So no blue color. What will change now with the next output? The next 4 cents. Ooh, well, it's not expensive, guys. It's 4 cents, and for you, like I said, when you're there for the first time, it's free. I made a shitload of animation. I thought it will never end. So second generation. Those we can always use for something else later, or well, if it's cute, you say, oh, I take that as a wallpaper. So now we should get a light blue background. The animation style is cool. I like the animation style. We can actually like emphasize the 2D, that he don't give us like those 3D models. 2D is way easier to animate. Rendering. So while I'm drinking coffee. So yeah, this is the first program we are using. See, he thinks a little longer now, but let's hope that we have a useful result, and otherwise we do it another time. Ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. Yeah, I really looked forward to do this stream. I even count maybe nobody will be here and nobody will be watching. Well, then I make this stream just purely for myself. So look, now we have the light blue background. Now we're checking out the characters. Look, she is cute. I would almost say, hi Kamoosh, good afternoon. We are just in the creating phase. Good afternoon. So we are trying to find an character where we gonna work with. So this is our latest results. Well, her horns sadly clipping, so this is already a problem. I like her uniform, I like her face. Let's check this lady. Nah, she looks kind of silly. I think we grab this one. She has horns, she has a shield, good armor. Okay, I would say we go for this image. So, first step, you see here, download the image. Image arrives. We are opening the download section. Oh, I should have, wait, let me first clean the download section here. That's a little bit a lot. So I have cut. Otherwise we will get totally lost. Pictures, animations, that's where everything goes. We paste it, skip this file. So now we go back to downloads. It looks already way better. Those can be deleted as far as I remember. Sorry, I did not do that before that. So delete, yes, go away. And this is actually something you shouldn't see. Go away. So we have the image here in the downloads. The next page we are opening. What can I tell you about this page? On this page you getting every day 3 images that you can manipulate, and you see you have an upscaler pro, and an enhancer. So we're gonna use the enhancer, so it will sharpen the image, enlarge it drastically, remove some artifacts. So we're clicking on enhancer, uploading the image. We know where it is in downloads. So there it is. So sadly the first one he's doing in a 2K resolution, and you see you can go up all the way, maybe you here can already see a little bit the here you barely can see the difference, okay, barely. So we gonna make it an yeah, let's go crazy, let's make it an 8K image. Creating an 8K image. Bam, that was quick. Now the difference should be visible. You see the colors are vibrant, everything is way sharper. Well, maybe you don't see it, but believe me, it is. So we downloading that, opening. We calling that image rename Viking girl. Okay, Viking girl. We are cutting that image. Cut. Going into our pictures. Okay. Have a nice shower, Kaboosh. So we're going here. We have here the Twitch map. We have here all kind of folders. You see the band that's custom made, character pings, complete GIFs. So we are going into character pings, and we are putting that into high res, because here you see here I have the high res images. We pasting it here. Paste. Why high res? You see the dimensions are 7.6K by 4K. So totally for free. Whoop whoop. There it is. So we are closing that. We are lowering the websites, and we are opening Photoshop. Yeah, guys, sadly, Photoshop, you won't get around the Photoshop. There is a version that you could use. It's like a GIMP. But, well, Photoshop is not free and GIMP is free. So, what will we do? We have here that image. Let's close the image. So, file, open. We going into pictures, Twitch, character pings, high res, Viking girl. Where is a Viking girl? Here is Viking girl. Ta-da! And there is our Viking girl. So he, as you see, did not really listen. He did not exactly eliminate blue. She has kind of blue-grayish eyes. Okay, there we go. What do we need? We need to remove all those shadows, because then it will animate shadows. It will be a color difference. It will be impossible to cleanly remove the background colors. So what are we doing? We going to the magic wand, and we clicking once. So what is our setting on magic wand? Let's actually unclick it again, deselect. Let's try it on to 90%. So very high tolerance. Everything that is close to this color will be selected, and we have to check if it's not cutting into the animation. So here, if we zoom in, you can see the outlines. So those little things, it's cutting off. Here it's cutting into the armor. So 90 is too high. We are going back to 75. Let's set the tolerance on 75, deselect, and click again. So how is it now? We see here it is no longer cutting into the uniform. So that is apparently good. Fur is extending. Those little thingies, they are impossible to animate, so it's very good that he's cutting them out. We checking if there are any enclosed areas. So this one I would like to add again. So we gonna do on add, do 20, and add, no, not add, Yeah, add, of course. Add this one and add this one. Come on. Little mistake. Again, hop, deselect. There we go. What did we set? 75% connecting everything. So this one we want to add. We see if we can add it. No! Edit, undo. We don't want to add it. We want to distract it. So this one. See, and now it's not exactly doing what I would like it to do. We are going to the quick selection tool. And now we are tracing, yeah, let's grab this entire piece. This entire piece we're grabbing, we will cut it off later. But we have that piece of the helmet now secured. We're checking if we're losing somewhere else details, that it's not cutting off ears or pieces of the shield. Everything is nicely surrounded, no enclosures. This will be removed later. So, right click, select inverse. Select inverse. So what happened now? First we had the background selected. Now we have actually the lady selected. We are checking here. Let me see. The sword is being a little bit damaged, so we will go again here and add a little bit of sword. So here we adding the edge of the sword. We will clean that later in Photoshop, but we want a nice clean edge. So add that. I'm gonna show you how to clean it properly. This is okay. So this is selected. Right click, edit, cut. So our last chance to check if we maybe cut something out that we don't want to cut, if we left pieces behind. You see here, this is fur, this is a little bit fur. So layer, creating a new layer. So deleting the old layer, we don't need that old layer anymore. Delete layer, yes. And here we go edit and paste, and there is our lady. You see still some uncleanlinesses, and we gonna remove them now. We go again to our magic wand in high resolution. We are at 75, so we're gonna try if we can grab it now without grabbing that little piece. No, so 75 is too high. We're going down to 20. Deselect, grab. So, and now it's fine. See, it's not bothering this little. Here's everything around. Hey! That is terrible, guys. Sorry. I did not. I hope your ears did not fall off, guys. That would be very. Here we do the same. See the blue from the background. We click it, but here we can raise it again. Here we raise it to 75. How higher that value is, how more tolerance is the color, and how more near colors it's grabbing. So we are grabbing this. Come on. Yeah. You see how nicely, cleanly it is selected. And edit. So cut. So we cannot delete it anymore because that thing will yell. You see the fur is kind of clean. This piece, checking that it's not cutting into nothing. Edit, cut. And now the last is this piece, the piece of shadow. See, here's the tolerance, too high. Deselect, here we're going again to a tolerance of like... let's do it 35. Tolerance of 35. Click. Nice. Removing it. Could be a little bit more. Raising it to 45. And it's always different, very depending on what color you use. So 45 is too high. So then 30 again. Deselect. select, remove. Jesus Christ, this will, I need to find something to remove that. Sorry, that won't happen again, I hope. So, we are now going to the eraser, and we will now fine-tune the outlines. The eraser, set it to a decent size volley. A very decent size volley. Click, scroll, holding Alt, zooming in, and yeah, of course. See, that is the problem. There's still an outline selected. So deselect. Now we're going to the eraser. And now we erasing and erasing and erasing what we don't want to see. Welcome back, Kaboosh. Freshly showered. So, removing those traces. Guys, and I know I am a self-taught man, so I'm sure there are millions and millions of shortcuts in Photoshop that will make things where I need several clicks for go away in one click. I'm not aware of that. I still have to discover it. I'm a self-made, well, not millionaire, but self-made Photoshopper. So this is look not very nice. Let's create here a nice edge at the shoe. And then remember, this is of course huge. We will never see that lady so huge. At this moment she would be ready for, hey, if you want a t-shirt, this is quality that is another bands. Did I say high bands to Kamoosh? Am I so confused? Sorry for that. So, guys, oh, yeah, now I understand. Haha. So, edit, transform, scale. Yeah, I understand already. So we scaling her, we holding shift, grabbing a corner and dragging her inwards. If you hold shift, it is scaling it properly. Let me see. Wait. Let's hold it like that. Shift. If you go to edit and transform scale without shift, you can say. Cool. So look, then you could make like, she's a fatty lady, or she's a skinny lady. So we're going edit, undo. So she's back into the original position. Shift, scaling her down a little bit because we want her have enough space around to do the animation. We want her to actually slash the sword or shake the sword and shake the shield. Like I said, you missed it, guys. At the start, the animation will be we will together come up with a name for her. She will be threatening a little frog, and then two of her big Viking brothers will stand behind her and cheer or laugh. Some animation like this. So here we have the little lady. I think this is, let's even make her a little bit more small, and you think, oh, not too small. Guys, keep in mind, this image is 7K, so we are now at 14%. Let me zoom in that image to 100%. So look, there we are at, well, 97%. So this is how large this image is that we are working with. So this is the perfect size, I figured. 8K, that is how I made the t-shirt. And you look, she's a large, crisp, sharp. We don't see any mistakes. Now we could check. If you're a really want to be secure, you could grab the eraser and erase those last traces of the light blue. But it's not worth it because the animation will be this size. This size or this size. So we prepared the lady. Guys, any suggestions? How can we call her? Do you have a name for her? Come up with a name. So my chat overlay disappeared. Oh no, it did. Valkyria. Okay, okay, we call her Valkyria. So file, save as. She's in high res. We call her Valkyria. So Valkyria. Yeah, agree, Camus. Valkyria, good. So we saving Valkyria. Remember where we save it. Character, it's PC, pictures, Twitch, character pics, high res. So we working from the high res map. Save. It's a large file. Yeah, it's a huge file. So we are saving that huge file. Burp. So now we need a background. Now we need a background that is so totally different from any color in this image. I told the AI to eliminate. Yeah, we will add that later. No, we need now one color, plain background. Let me show you. Like on. Oh, that's the wrong side. I'm lowering up. Look, like here. Let me go back. Like that. We need first empty background to make her animate. Gray is in her eyes. See, that is a very, very important choice. If we would gray and then we're gonna remove all gray, it will remove those parts of the horn. It will remove her eyes. So I found blue. Yeah, see, that blue, dark blue is not appearing in her. We have something bluish, but it's very far from dark blue. So we're switching it to the back. Layer, new, and background layer from layer. Background layer from layer, it will grab the second color, perp, attach it. So we have another chance to go and check if everything is proper. I see here like a little thingies, but like I say, we won't see those details. So we have her on the blue background. We file, save as. So it shows as Valkyria. We cannot overwrite, otherwise the display. So we do it Valkyria blue. Yeah, Valkyria blue. Save. It's again a large file. How larger the file, how crisper the animations are, or how more detail you have in the animations. So lowering Photoshop and opening our AI program. So we are in the AI program. Back in the AI program. First we designed her. Actually very fit. Quick. Look, I like her actually too very much. I would almost say, oh shit, we're gonna cut her out. But that is always the problem. She is very cute. Maybe we can make her her sister or something in a different stream or whatever. So we are going into animating. So what I used to do for animating, look guys, usually an animation is consistent out of a starting stream. At least it used to be. You put in the starting stream and then he animates and he ends when the time runs out. We are on a base subscription, so it's you see the resolution 608p and 6 seconds long. If we would say make us a higher resolution, he can, but then the price goes up. In this case, actually very funny, we're gonna try that because our animations now are free. September 10, 8 o'clock till September 17, 8 o'clock, enjoy unlimited video creation with start and frame. So we have to provide a start and an end frame, and then those 80 will go away. So I would like to choose a prompt that I already prepared. So look, this is an animation where I'm very satisfied. The sharpness, I'm satisfied. This one is... so we are grabbing this one and clicking recreate. Here I will read you the prompt. What we have to do here is switching the start and the end frame. And of course, the start frame will be... our dear Valkyria. So we have to find her here. Twitch. character pings, high res. Fee is somewhere at the bottom. Valkyria Blue. So Valkyria Blue is our start frame. And usually I would not use the end frame, pay 25 cents, but I don't wanna. So I add end frame. And we add exactly the same end frame. So she will start like that. First frame, she will do her animation, and the last frame and animation will be again that. So she will return. What is the advantage of this? We can make several animations and paste them together. I'm gonna show how this is done. So now we are reading the prompt. Static shot, that is a camera setting. So let me see if I change it now to 1000. Will it? Yeah, it's still 0. Yeah, of course. So high resolution. First time I noticed that. So static shot, no zooming occurs. We see the entire character, shoes and head at all times. So otherwise it will zoom in. Animation is on the blue background. Don't zoom in again. It's a static shot, so don't make any camera movements. We only want to look at the character how it is now, and we want the character doing something. So increase the resolution of the image drastically before animating the image. Blah, that is just threading a little bit. Render every detail in high resolution. The character is not grumpy. So there we go. This is the line that will tell us what we want to animate. So the character is angry. She looks at a small enemy, yells at him, and threatens him. Sorry, I'm typing slow. With her sword. So yeah, okay. She look at somebody. She look at somebody angry. She shouts at the small enemy. Yells at him all the time. Yeah, let's at him and threatens him with her sword. Point. Let's try that. Usually you try to really go in deep and this and that and this and so. But we can make now those free animations, so we just gonna try over and over again. So we going all the way up. So again, no zooming occurs. We see the entire character, shoes, head and weapon. Flag we remove. At all time. And there we go. We are starting our first animation render. So, prompt is being optimized. Of course, my spelling is as dramatic as my World of Tanks play. So all those mistakes, the dear AI is now translating into proper English. I am drinking a little bit coffee. So the content generation is in progress. It won't take so long. So yeah, guys, in the meanwhile, it will just take like maybe a minute or a couple seconds. And we will see what our first result is. What is our first result? 8%. Yeah, I did not really account for what we will do in this time. I could sing you a song, but then you all will run away. Let's, in the meanwhile, start the creation of her brothers. Yeah, we're going back to the image. We are sticking at the... So, no blue color. So... You did already done how many animations for the stream? Oh, countless. I gonna show you my folder. Let me show you my folder where the animations are. Let me see. We are going to pictures and Twitch. So let me see. Here are one, two. So they are unsorted. Here's the bye-bye waving. Here's our skull breaker. Here are some loose animations. Ivan with the bottle, you know him. Rage Demon. So those are all sound files. Rage Demon. So, but then you think that is quite some. But look, here is actually the folder with the animations. And here you see all the GIFs. These are all animated moving icons. You see we here at F. You see Rugen Frugen. Yeah, this is my hobby. I really enjoy doing this. See, here is our friend. Well, I called him first Janos, but then we decided that it will be Siska because he's. So you see, there are. You know, patience. I am getting into it and I cannot stop. Then it's like something triggered. I have to be very honest. I had to take today a pill, and it is one of my a chill pill. Yes, of course, Camus. Of course. You are young. You have so much energy. I can spend hours sitting on this chair. So let's jump on. Create. So we removing this. So create two burly Viking warriors. Point. Yeah, Kamush, you are so young, and it's kind of hard to say. Hey, okay, I can now already tell you are 14 years old. You have your entire part where you make decisions what you want to become, who you want to be, what will fascinate you. My son went through like from becoming a cook to becoming a car mechanic to becoming yeah, you have all the time, all the time. And this is not like oh, that's so cool, you have to do it, but it is something I wanted to show off. Look at our animation. So we're gonna look into our animation. So create two burly Viking warriors in heavy Viking armor with leather and furs. Yeah, but I think you will have later another moment where you can switch. Yeah, there should be like switching moments built in. Oh well. Think carefully, but then I say it's never too late to switch. My oldest son started IT. No, what did my oldest son started? My oldest son wanted to fix computers. He started IT, and it was so tremendously boring that he, after a couple months, cut the IT and started in the logistics. And now he has a beautiful job in the logistics. Yeah, I know, I know. That is in the Netherlands the same. So, let's see. Create two burly Viking warriors in heavy Viking armor with leather and furs. The two Vikings are brothers. So there must be some similarities. Okay. Create 2 burly Viking warriors in heavy Viking armor with leather and fur. The 2 Vikings are brothers, so there must be some similarities. And the next, what we say, they are standing on the left side and on the right side of the animation and looking towards the center. So, and of course we want that scene that I described. They both look very amused. So, yeah, we see the entire characters. Again, this one, there we go. The next, this will the prompt. Let's look at the animation that we made. So, this is what the AI did with our prompt. Oh, wow. So guys, look, what do you think of the first animation? I think this is absolutely what we wanted. She will, we will even make another one, but this is absolutely usable. She don't do any strange things. And we can mirror her, so then we gonna find where we gonna put the frog. So we also have the animation of the frog. So this one we're gonna use. So this is the prompt for the 2 brothers. Let's see how many tries we need to create 2 decent brothers for this young lady that will stand behind her and cheer. Maybe we don't even do a frog. Maybe we just let her like that, threatening the audience. Yeah, I think we do like that. She gonna threaten the audience, and the brothers gonna stand behind her and cheer. How about that? So you see, it's now it's an MP4 file. This program renders in MP4 files, so it's an endless file. It keeps looping and looping and looping and looping, and that of course we wanna. Hey Frozzy, hallo hallo, welkom welkom. Vandaag een hele andere stream. Vandaag laat ik even zien hoe AI. Hoe leuk het met AI is. Well, guys, so I see the first faulty results. Let's check out on those Vikings. Very nice. They have the horns, but I don't really see the helmets. So we will cut them separately. We will pull them apart. So it's not really important how close they're standing to each other. Let me check this one. Let's check 2 brothers, guys. What would you think would be 2 nice brothers? So I don't like this. This is not sharp. Let's check out those 2. Well, they have regular horns. So they are actually kind of cool, but they don't have horns at all. So a heavy Viking armor with leather and furs. We remove the heavy. We make it Viking armor. How are you, Frozzy, my man? Haven't seen you in a while. I haven't talked to you in a while. I hope everything is good. 2 Viking brothers, so there must be some similarities with the furs. The 2 in Viking armor with leather and furs. Ah, you at work. Okay, thanks you for hopping in. And typical Viking helmet with two horns. So, and we gonna emphasize the 2D even a little bit more. Oh, not 2. We just gonna put it here again, 2D. Because this is actually already looking a little bit 3D. So, we fire up the next render. So, Valkyria is ready. We're gonna use that animation. We're not gonna do anything about that. The brothers, we need the names for the brothers, guys. So get creative again. Figure out some brothers for our Valkyria. I think this is always the nicest moment. You're like expecting what will the AI come up with, and what do we will have to adjust in the prompt. I always call it script, but it's actually called a prompt. So there we have some Viking brothers. We checking again, checking on those guys. Well, one have a white beard, the other one have a red beard. You can see that it's brothers. I don't know who is apping me there like crazy. It's kind of annoying. So those are looking not cool. Those are also looking not cool. And those are also looking not very cool. So we will have... Ah, Frozzy is smart. Frozzy is smart. So, a cartoon for adults. Come on. Style with very money fine details and lines. See, so now we're adding that with very many fine details and lines. And the next one, guys, so you see all the render so far. This stream cost us 4 cents, 8 cents, 16 cents. I think so far it's very, very affordable for everybody. It's not like, oh shit, if I want to do that, I need a tremendous amount of money. And maybe we fall back onto one of those guys. I don't know. Sometimes the AI is really, really surprises me. Then he starts with something good and then he gets worse and worse and worse. Because the script is getting more and more complicated, but that should be actually the script that we are looking for. So this is actually looking better. I am, well, here the AI did not listen, we don't see their feet. But I really think we have our two brothers, guys. I think that those are two Viking brothers. What you think? Those two or those two? I actually like those two better. You agree? Camus, you agree with me? Let me check the other ones. We have those ones. Well, they are also very cool. Maybe we should grab this one. This one now? Nee, schau mal, Arthur. Das wird die Hauptperson. Das ist denen ihre kleine Schwester. So, und das sind die zwei Brüder, die werden dann daneben stehen und sich lustig machen. So, jetzt die Wahl. I think, Camus, you were talking about those ones. Yes, this one, yeah? I let it stand for a couple seconds. You like this ones, yeah? Okay. Good, Camus, your choice. We grabbing those two brothers. We checking if there are any strange renders like a third foot or like I say. So there are brothers, brown beard, red beard, white fur. That will complicate it. Black fur, feather. There are rather identical. That is what we wanted. Uh, 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 uh. There they are. So we are downloading this file. So going into the downloads, we call that now for the ease brothers. Brothers. So we knipping brothers, cut. Going into our well organized Twitch folder, character pings. So now it's not high res, so they going into character pings, paste. There they are. Remember, we called them brothers. So now we are going to the upscale, where we already upscaled here to 8K. That was our first use today. So we use again the enhancer, grabbing the image. So we are now in high res. We go one back. So here must be the brothers. There we got the brothers. He automatically, sadly, always does a 2K enhancement. We're not gonna use that. Let me see. 2K, you see, definitely the background is getting more clearer. Loki and Thorn. Okay. Loki and Thorn, they will be. So, upscaling, sharpening everything. I think even we gotta use the Upscaler Pro. Let's use the Upscaler Pro in this case. Brothers. Put them up. Upscaler Pro is better than the regular upscaler. So this is the resolution 1900 by 1000. So you see they are now actually getting sharper. The background is getting clearer, everything is getting sharper. Here you can see the horn, the progression. So, and the last one we threw up to 8K. So let's do exactly the same with those guys. Let's up them to 8K. Wie geht's denn heute, Arthur? Mein Guter. So, 8K. 8K, the resolution is 7.6K by 4.3K. Weil die 8K, wenn der die dann zusammenpresst zu der Animation, werden die extra scharf. Der komprimiert das und macht die extra scharf. Viel mehr Detail, dann siehst du das Detail auch zurück, weil GIF macht ja Detail wieder weniger. So, ich zeig's so. Brothers upscaled. So this time we are brothers upscaled. We cutting them, we pasting them into, of course, Twitch character pings, and this time in high res. Paste high res. There we go. Closing this, lowering the AI, closing this folder, opening Photoshop. There's Photoshop. So there's our lady. We leave her. We gonna make for the. We can try one time a combined animation that we animate the brothers and her in one time, but I would prefer to do it separately. So file. We open the file. It's in high-res brothers, so must be somewhere where more brothers. So there we are, brothers. And of course, like the first time, we will try to remove the background. So we are seeing there is again not much light blue. He kinda listened to me. So we are trying that with 55%. Let me see how close. 55 is absolutely not enough. As you see, it's not cutting into the animation, but it's also not grabbing the background. So we are raising that to 75%. Deselect. Trying again. So this looks actually better. Let me control the outlines that it's not cutting. So it grabbed him. was ich jetzt mache? Ja. So, oh, what happened? I clicked something and the outline disappeared. Meh. So there's the outline. We're checking that it's not cutting anything. Fur is cool. Here we see a little cut in the helmet. So we're gonna again add that. Here's a little cut in the helmet. We're gonna add that. And let me see. That is all fine. This can go. This can go. Now the outlines are around this brother. Now we're checking this brother that we don't cut anything off of him. So this can go. Now you see the outline is around the shoulders. So we see here a little bit background. We're removing those little pieces of background. It will make us our life easier. Checking the fur. Fur is grabbed properly. Here is too much, so that we gonna add back. Here is a cut in the horn. We're gonna add that back. So we are going to quick selection tool, adding, and we are start to add. So we adding the horn. I think we added a little bit too much. Well, let me see. Edit, undo, edit, undo. I'm always a little bit confused with adding and subtracting. I think now we need actually to subtract because we have the background. So here we pushing the background out. Well, the outline we will work, but we're gonna do that with the eraser. It's easier to erase something than to add something that is not in the animation. So a little bit rough the line. So the horn is fine. Checking on to this. This needs to be added that it don't cut us off the helmet. This piece of the helmet needs. This piece of helmet is needed. Those pieces of horn are needed. Yeah, see, so the white and light blue are actually a little bit biting each other. So this is fine, this is fine. Here's a little piece of the helmet that we need. This will be cut. This needs to be added, that we don't cut his beard and his fur. Let's add it a little bit more. So that will be all fine cuts after the big cut. Adding this, adding this. This we removed. Adding this. Adding this. So let me see. There we go. Select invert. Select. No. Select inverse. And see, now it's showing us that there are still things that are not rendered. So now we need to add them back. So we're adding the helmet. Look, this is adding way nicer. Adding the helmet back, that it don't cut the helmet. Adding this. I think we need to no, sorry, deselect. I am not happy. Hast du mal ausprobiert, Blue Screen als Hintergrund zu testen? Während den Animationen mache ich mit Blue Screen. So deselect. Wir probieren das nochmal. Wir gehen in den Magic Wand. 75 was apparently too much. We go on 65. Then we will have to do some more cleaning. Okay, everything is grabbed. 65. Okay. We see nothing is cut off with 65. Everything is staying outside the line here and this one. So select inverse. Where are you? Where is select inverse? Select inverse. Edit. Cut. Checking if we leaving something behind. Well, here a tiny little bit, but we can fix that. So layer, new layer. New layer, deleting this layer, delete layer. Yes. And edit, paste. There are the brothers. There are the brothers. So now we're gonna do some fine work. Cut. Ja, ich habe Problem. Ich kann die Delete-Taste nicht drücken. Dann springt er zu der World of Tanks Animation und macht Haufen Rabatz. Edit. Cut. The rest will be gummed. We're checking if we have other big parts of blue background. Yeah, I see this one restored itself. So we have to grab this background again. And this one, click it a couple times, then it expands. Edit. Cut. What have I been doing? Creating those two brothers and cutting them out. We are at this moment at the cutting out phase. So how's Auli? Yeah, how is Auli? So let's grab the gum. Let's inspect. So first of all, of course, we need to gum that away. Let's do that in a very easy way. We just selecting this entire area and edit cut. You know, guys, usually this is press delete, but I cannot press delete. So last control. Where are blemishes? We have here something. He's doing a good job, but that is what makes me sad. Why? Why are you sad that Oli is doing a good job? So, cleaning the little nasties, running around the image, checking if anything is left. Well, here's a little spickle. We can remove that spickle. Here's a little bit of blue. Well, we can say, I don't want the blue. So, rip, edit, cut. So back to the eraser, running very quickly around the image. Some images are easy, some images are a pain in the ass to clean. Kamush, that's how I started, and after this stream I will join Auli, and Auli don't care, he's doing something he enjoys and the viewers will come. So look here, this well we actually try to remove with the gum. We're making a small circle, like grab 4 pixels, and with 4 pixels we just drive in here and remove this blue. We can remove this. We can remove a little bit here, but let's not overdo it, okay? It's a demonstration purpose. We're going further around, all the way around. I see here some blue that we missed. We're removing this now just with the eraser. Just graph, because like I said, the animation will be small. So here we have a little boo-boo, as you see. Here we had light blue and it destroyed us the armor. What can we do? Well, we use the clone stamp. Clone stamp, we're just gonna fill that up with this color. We're gonna extend it. Alt, left click. Actually, Alt right click, and with left. No, let's go closer to here. So, let's drag that in there. It won't be perfect. But like I say, on the small animation, you won't see that. Maybe even a little further away. Click and then get a distance. So it's just patching. It's patching. You won't see that because it will be small. See, the color scheme is kind of okay. Ein bisschen kleiner Fusch, kleine Reparaturen. So, a little bit gefuscht. So, we fixed that, smudge it a little bit. Look, if we zoom out, yeah, do you see the fix? No. Well, maybe if you know where the fix is, so you see the fix. So, we have the brothers prepared. Edit, transform, scale them down a little bit. shift. So then I actually, well, they need to stand, one should stand on the left side, the other one will stand on the right side, and our Valkyria will be in the center. So we are bringing that, grabbing the cut tool, cutting him off, grabbing the move tool and moving him aside. So he will be here, a little bit higher. We want here our little Valkyria. So him, we moving, no, not you, okay. Deselect. So this one, no, I forgot, we have to cut him out either. So we cut him out, move tool. Arthur, wenn ich irgendwelchen Mist mache oder wenn du weißt irgendwie, wie Dinger besser gehen, ich habe schon gesagt, ich bin Autodidakt. Also die Dinge habe ich mir selber angelernt und natürlich sehr gut möglich, dass das ziemliche Kacke ist, was ich mache. So. He will remind hier. Ctrl X für entfernen. Okay. Jetzt das Deselektieren oder normalerweise müsste der doch mit dem Deselect. So. These are our two brothers. We saved this file. Ctrl X statt Delete. Okay, danke. So. We save that and we just call that brothers. You say he have an upscaler, so now we have brothers. Let's call them brothers, no BG. Brothers, no background. Saving the brothers, it's a large file. Look, 15%, huge file. So we have blue in this image, so I think we gonna try to use the green screen. Yeah, there's no much green in the drawing. I hope he don't gonna start compare this with green. So let's create green. Going to the green. So we're finding a green that is absolutely not in this image, and we grab yeah. Let's grab this green. It's a very nice clear green. It is not in the image, so okay. We are telling the layer, create a new layer, a background layer. Burp. So there are Vikings on the green, all the way on the green. So we can still no, cancel. We cannot move them anymore. So we saving them. File, save as brothers green. So guys, what shall we do? Shall we try to make those two animations and combine them, or shall we try to make one animation? I would say we can now make so many animations as we want, as long as it's free. So yeah, let's animate those two guys. Going here, going back to Hailu, going back here, going to video. So she is ready. She's ready. She will be cut out. We are changing the start and the end frame to make it free. Mach das Chatfenster bitte weg. Ach so, ihr seht das immer, ja? Scheiße, das habe ich jetzt natürlich nicht verstanden. Kann ich das hier hinschieben? Und wenn das da ist, stört das da? Nee, da stört's nicht. So. Gute Idee, danke. So, Startframe. We are going to our high-res green brothers green, and the end frame in this case, well, they will like ha 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 and stand back in this position. So the end frame, grabbing the end frame, same end frame, no, not double click, so, and it's free, haha, even in 1000p. So static shot, no zooming occurs. We see the entire character. Yeah, adjusting the prompt from one character to two characters. Shoes and head. So, and we make from head, we make a helmet. everything to prevent the AI to think, yes, yes, I gonna zoom, I gonna show you his face laughing. Animation is on the green background. Don't zoom in again, static shot again. So increase the resolution, blah 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 blah. That is actually a line for if you work with low resolution. So the image will be upscaled, high detail, render every frame in high detail and resolution. So there we go. And now we are gonna tell them what to do. The characters are very amused. Well, that's the first one. Amused. The left is laughing. And the right character is cheering and yelling encouragement. So, for all the Tal Nazis amongst us, sorry, my English is bad. Also, autodidacted, what I learned in school, I totally forgot. So, the characters are very amused. The left character is laughing and clapping his hands in glee. Yeah, so that should be the prompt. We're gonna try. It's free. It's a free try, so absolutely no problem. We are checking. The characters are very amused. The left character is laughing and clapping his hands in glee, and the right character is cheering and yelling encouragements. So no zooming occurs. We see entire character shots, heads, weapons. There are no weapons. So heads, head. Then we make it and helmets. So we are ready. Let's shoot. Checking again. One render. Well, we now for 0 we could make like 50 and say then we're gonna pick. But I prefer to make them one by one. Otherwise, it will take a shitload of time. So we are setting the creating. The optimization is in progress. So optimization is in progress. Here are the failed attempts. I think they're still cool and absolutely usable for something. So while the animation is going on, we are jumping into our next program, guys, that I would introduce to you. And the next program is absolutely free, and it's just mind-blowing that it's free because it can do a lot. It can do a lot. Conversions, animations, cropping, optimizations, background removings. Usually you pay your ass off if you want a site like that. easygif.com. easygif.com. That's the place to be. So, I forgot. We're going here. This is the animation that we gonna turn into the first GIF. Adobe Tool. Ja, aber ich weiß nicht, ob all die ganzen Operationen mit Adobe Tool gehen, weil du kannst mit dem Tool wirklich viel machen. Und wenn Adobe Tool ein gutes Tool ist, muss ich das mal ausprobieren. So, first of all, we want to download this young lady. We're hitting the download. It's here. We are calling her. I almost forget. Rename Valkyria was she? Yeah. Valkyria. So, and this clip we are cut, going again, organized, Twitch, and we have here like characters. Here are all the raw files. Paste. So, checking on our render, 26% will take a while. Going back here. We are first turning this video into a GIF. Video to GIF, choose the file. So, where did we just put our video? Yes, exactly into characters, not high res. Characters. Characters. We're looking for the brothers. Did I call them actually brothers? See, now I made a little mistake. I did not look for the conversion. But they should be kind of. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not looking for the brothers. I'm confused. We are looking for Valkyria. So, there's Valkyria. You see it's an MP4 file. We're uploading it. Ba-bam! Valkyria! Yeah! So, look, this is the file that we have now to work with. This is the file we are working with. First of all, we gonna crop it. The most functions you can do better with the original file, then it's as less as possible how we say calculations to program. So we go on crop video. That is also the moment where we can inspect from closer on. No, it will just play it endlessly. So she's saying, so we first of all we are grabbing making a little blue square. So we are want as less as possible data, so as less as possible background. So we are approaching here the shield. We are now focused on the shield. It's not touching the edge. Very good. The feet and the sword. We are looking at the lower bottom. The feet are not touching. The sword is not touching. You see the sword has a little boo-boo. Sword has a little boo-boo. So we're doing that same on this side. We're checking that the sword is staying within the blue parameters. Even a little bit more. Okay, and now we're checking the top. See, it was already sticking out a little bit, so raise it up a little bit. Everything is within the constraints, and we say crop video. Pop, matter of seconds, and the video is cropped. Now our video is like the cutout that we wanted. The next step, look, it's 878 by 846. I could have made it a little bit square, so let's shrink that animation already a little bit. Let's shrink her, resize, and I think we put her on, let's see, 800, 800. Let's drop her to 80%. 80%, resize the video. So she's 80% smaller. You see 700 by 600, very nice. Now the conversion comes. We are gonna convert her to a GIF file. No, stop. We are not gonna convert her to a GIF file. What we're gonna do is cut the video. We are checking now all the frames, that there are no strange beginning frames. Look. No, no strange frames. We can convert her. We convert her to GIF. This is just because the animation hold it. I thought we have like a bad frame or something. Begin till end. Original regulation. So the frame rate, guys, I figured the 20 frame rate is good. 25, 33 is overkill. 16 can get a little bit like a bumpy ride. So, very important here, optimize for static background. We have nothing moving in the background. Static background makes the file again smaller. We're converting it to a GIF file. We're converting it to a GIF file. So you see it, the resolution kind of dropped. You can see at those little dots. So I don't know actually how good my screen capture is showing it off. But this is now a GIF file. It's no longer an MP4 file, so now we can manipulate this. This is just a row of single frames. So to show you that, we are clicking on frames, and that is actually also important to tell the program exactly the color shade of the background. So frames. This is a little bit buggy function. We click again on frames. He says those frames are for whatever reason not scaled properly. We resize the frames. So that is a bug. If you see blank frames, you go one back, you resize the frames again until you see all the frames. Again a bug. Going here, resize frames. Guys, it's a free program, so shouldn't complain. So there she is. All the frames are there. Pop, 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 pop. So we want her at in first instance to keep looping, so we can work on her. Very important. This checkmark. Use global color map. Use the same set of colors frames to reduce file size. Not only that, but this is actually teach the program, oh, this is that blue and all the blues must be exactly the same. So not like for whatever reason this is a little bit lighter, this is a little bit darker, and this is a little bit greenish. No, it's all blue, 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 blue. We're not touching anything here, we're not touching anything here. We don't stack frames, very important, otherwise he will just add them to each other. It will be this frame and then this one, and at the end he shows all the frames at the same time. We don't want that. We're making a GIF. So we are back to the GIF. It is now slightly optimized, and now comes the fun. Effects. We're going to effects, and you see here he already exactly recognized what tint blue it is. That is then hashtag 0E02F3. We're checking that, and now we are gonna remove it step by step. Again, to check that it's not cutting into the animation. We are starting with very brave. Let's start very brave with 30%. Counting, counting, thinking, what will I do, what will I do, what will I do, where is blue, I'm removing it. So imagine just little AI people with erasers erasing all the blue background. And the blue background is erased. So our first check, nothing is cut into the cloth. Nothing from the cloth is removed. We don't see any holes. We don't see any holes appear. The blue outline, that is always a little bit the problem. There is a very thin blue outline. But we cannot get rid of that blue outline. So I would say this is the animation of Valkyria, who is, like we see, a little bit angry and mad. Very nice. Rawr, rawr. So we are saving Valkyria. Pop. So of course again renaming it. Rename. Now it's Valkyria, but now it's a GIF. We already have a Valkyria, but it's a ping. You cannot have two pings with the same name, but you can have all kind of different files with the same name. We can call the GIF Valkyria. We could raw archive could be Valkyria, and it could sit right next to it. So we cutting Valkyria out. We're going into pictures in our Twitch, and it is a GIF file, so we're pasting her into the GIF bin. Here are all the, well, here's her sister, apparently, Gertruda. I don't know, maybe they're sisters, so paste. We can check that out, that animation, on the regular Windows background to see if the outline is bad or if there is anything stuttering or heathering or havering. No, she's perfect. I love her. I would marry her right away, but then because I'm too long alone. So, very nice. First part of the animation is done. Closing this map, and we are going back into Hilo. So the first animation of our Viking brothers is done. Let's see how AI, well, sometimes it's cool and sometimes it's a bunch of crap. Let's see. I like it. I absolutely like it. What I don't like is the change of the background. Guys, this could be a major problem. So sadly, we have to do that animation over. No zooming occurs is up on the green background. That's the first time I see the background changes. Background don't change. Exclamation points. I don't know why he changed us the background. So again, 1000 quantity 1, absolutely free. Hi Weiser, hello, hello, welcome, how are you? Hi, I checked your sign. I think it's kind of cool you put up the rooster. Thank you very much. And it looks very good as your icon. I think it came out nicely. You're good? Very good. I'm good too. I'm streaming the promised stream about the animations. Let me see. I thought I would do it in 2 hours, but I think we can forget it. Forget it, forget it. Mhm. Aber normalerweise, schau mal, das habe ich bei der auch gemacht. Ja, Weißer, we are in the animation. So, siehst du, bei der habe ich ja auch geschrieben, ist auf Blaum und der hat das gelassen. Und hier habe ich gesagt auf Grün und der macht dann so einen Käse. Und dann geht er wieder zurück natürlich zum Originalen. Das ist sehr komisch. So I like those two brothers, so now we can only hope that the second result will be the same. The problem is the second result now can be a perfect qua background, but the Vikings can start acting kind of... welchen? No zooming occurs, we see the entire... Animation is on, background don't change. Okay, den hauen wir mal ganz raus. Ich ja in dem Fall eigentlich, glaube ich, sogar ganz, ganz toll und ganz richtig. So, die Klammern weg. Ja, es ist ja wirklich blöd. Ne, weißt du, am Anfang habe ich den immer geschrieben, ich weiß nicht, wollen wir mal irgendwo hin zurückgehen. So, das ist ein Projekt, an dem ich arbeite zurzeit. Das wird in Kürze zu sehen sein. Was passiert mit Menschen, die sich nicht benehmen auf meiner Seite und die dann verbannt werden. Die enden dann hier so. Let me see, wo ist die gute Animation? Die werden hier enden. Hier kommen die ganzen Leute, die sich nicht benehmen können. Oder warte, kommen die hier hin? Kurz warten, wo die hinkommen. Ne, ich glaube, hier kommen die alle rein. Das sieht man dann hinter der Tür und dann passieren lauter Dinge und richtig in die Hölle mit ihnen. Das ist eine sehr spezielle Person. Das ist die einzige Person, die gebannt ist auf meiner Seite. So, ich habe gestern richtig Zeit ausgegeben, wie du siehst. Es ist eine Italienerin und ab in die Hölle wird sie gehen. So ja, das ist Zukunft. That is future music. That is an animation I'm gonna show you when we're ready. That are some failed experiments. This one is actually cool. I will make him a character on our stream. I call him Tanky. Yeah, Tanky with the googly eyes. That will be actually absolutely fun to animate him. But that's a project for another time. Here we have like a Viking that we are working on. Our latest, you saw them already on the stream, Mr. Miyagi, when it's time for Japan. Mr. Miyagi, the Japanese. So yeah, guys, I can show you this off during the animation of those Viking brothers. I hope, well, 56%. So we can jump a little bit further down. Ich kriege 1000 Credits mit dem Abo, ja? 1000 Credits mit dem Abo. Das sind normalerweise eine Animation 25 Credits, also 25, so für einen Zehner, 1000 Credits, 25 Pfennig eine Animation. Ich glaube, wenn du ganz am Anfang kostenlos machst, keine Ahnung, der gibt hier, glaube ich, wenn du startest, 500 Punkte, wenn du da zum ersten Mal kommst. Und für einen Zehner kriegst du 1000 Credits. Jetzt zur Zeit ist gerade Angebot, für einen Zehner kriegst du 1200 Credits. Und die kleinen, die Bilder, die Fotos, das ist ein Pfennig pro Foto. Das finde ich ja überhaupt kein Geld. So guys, look, the background is fine. They're doing a little bit different stuff, but I actually like that more. I like this more. So this will be the animation for the brothers. So can I get out? Rename brothers. Brothers. Cut the brothers. Put the brothers into, of course, Twitch characters. Paste. So, and there we go. And now we're going here and we're gonna do exactly the same what we did with that little lady. We're gonna do with the brothers. If you remember, video to GIF, choose the file, find the brothers. Here are the brothers. Upload the video. There is the video. You can see it came over nicely. So now we want to crop the video again. Let me see, it's kind of big, so maybe we need to resize it first. No, let's crop it first. This can go, sadly I did not put them in the good height. Checking the right arm. Checking the right side, can go a little closer. Okay, right arm, checking his arm. So then we can absolutely lower down quite a lot, checking their horns that they're not piercing the top. So I would say this is the piece that we want. Crop it. Crop it. So you see the white is 1300 by 700. So we absolutely drastically gonna resize that. 13, 13, 13. The last one we did 80%, but he was thing like that. Okay, 85%. Resize the video to 85%. So it's still 1000 by 600, but it's a big, we want them to stand apart. Usually, if you want to move them separately, you would have to, yeah, you can cut this animation in half, make it twice, then you crop him, and then you have like two brothers, and then you can shove the one to the left and the other one to the right. But we can put Valkyria exactly nicely here in the center. So we reached the stage that we are converting to GIF. If you remember the settings, how we did here, we picked 20 frames, smooth animation, 20 frames, optimize for static background, okay, optimize it for the green. So the good part about now is in this simple animation that we're making today, we are not cutting in the end and start frames. Otherwise you will have to work on timing. If this, let's say if this one gets 50 views, I will make eventually a second part about combining animation. Now it's, let me tell you, at this moment with the free start and end frame, what is the good? We can make that animation. You see, it will end exactly on that frame. So we can now make a second animation, and then we can say put this GIF, the first one, and put the second one onto it, and then we have a 16-second animation, because it will go absolutely seamless from this animation to the next animation, because those frames are even. All we have to do is cut out at the end of the first animation the last frames, and we can do like do that, and then do something totally else. Then say you start to cheer and you start to clap, but that's not what we're doing today. So we converted it to a GIF, as you see, those tiny little dots, how you say it, it's the pixels. So we are now going to acquaint the program with the color palette. You're going into the frames. Well, there we go, it's bugging again, it's showing us only one frame. We're creating the GIF. We are going to the frames, and it's again not good. So let's actually do that one more time, then we save it. So now it's saved. A broader easy GIF comes. So now we're trying it again. No. Then we do it the hard way. GIF maker, choose file, and we're just putting in the file that we just downloaded, upload it, and now he will load the frames separately. He don't have to extract the frames from those brothers now. He will extract them right off here. And guys, again, this is a totally free program. I'm gonna show you more options what you can do. So here are all our beautiful frames. He don't even complain that something is not the real size. There we go. Use global color map, so make all the greens the same greens. Don't stack them, and produce us a little GIF. So usually, look, you could say, well, we did not make the animation of our Valkyria slower. So if we would make him slower, the animations would not overrun. But here you can say, I want them to cheer and clap faster. Like make that animations, then he will, yeah, clap, 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 clap. You do like 150%. And if you want the animation to be a little bit longer, you just lower it down. Weiser, today I gonna play with Owly after this stream. I really wanted to make this stream about animation, something else. I wanted to show off my hobby. We played this morning and we had a very good win rate. Very, very good win rate. We sadly lost somebody permanently, but okay. So we're not changing the speed. We're going back here. La la la. Make the GIF. GIF is ready. Now we are going to the effects. As you see, he told himself the color is 0FE638. You absolutely don't have to remember that. So we checking that, and we again going like bravely to 30. You know, how higher you can adjust the slider, so cleaner the cutout will be, but the risk is that it will bleed into another color. So let's give it a try with 30%. Apply selected, remove the background. Those little AI people with erasers working hard. Erasing, 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 and they erase them. But I see here a very, very obvious green border that I don't like. We don't see any bleeding, so we increasing the 30 very carefully to 35. It's free, so you can even say I go one by one. 36, 37, 38. So the green got a little bit less, but here we see the first holes appear. So this is absolutely the edge. We cannot go further. Here are the first holes appearing. So we have to sadly scroll that back. Let's try 31. So the holes are gone. Well, sadly a little bit of green, but that is unpreventable. You can, if you're really a perfectionist, you can import that into Photoshop and then get every single frame, and with the eraser extra clean out those green edges. But let's not overdo it, okay? Let's absolutely not overdo it. We're saving this. Easy come. We are renaming this. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Narm. Yeah. Later on will be some tanking. Auli is streaming, and when I'm done here, I will hop over to the tanking department. So we renaming them into brothers. Yeah, the brothers. We cutting them. Cut pictures, of course. Ta-da! GIF brothers. So we have our animations ready. So guys, what time is it? I don't think we gonna manage the voicing them. I already was getting ready to do my best voice. I acting like but we skipped that. So we have our two GIFs. So let's look how those GIFs would look in our Twitch. So everything is saved. Look, I had here the audio mass, very good free audio editing tool. We have here a very good site, also free. Pixabay for all kind of sound effects. Look, imagine we would have made her. Well, she's a little bit angry. Let's see if we can find something. Angry, very angry cat, angry dog, angry dog. No, we don't want to. Angry fox. I'm so angry. What is that?
I am so angry.
So see, we could use that and put that actually underneath her. Well, we can do that for just for a joke. Okay. Let's grab this one. We're grabbing that file. Pop. I am so angry file. We're remembering it. We remember the name. I am so angry file. Cut. We put it also in picture. We put it in Twitch, and we paste it in there. So I am so angry. I don't have a stopwatch. So that is the funny part. Now we need to. Where are we? We need to find out where it starts, where it ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. We need this to be like 5 seconds. In 5 seconds, the animation ends. So, audio mass, file, load from computer. We put it into pictures. Twitch, I am so angry. English with German, I am so angry. So there it is. There is the file. Very nice graph. Checking it.
I am so angry.
So you see, it's a 7-second animation. So we are trying to cut as much as possible free space. He is actually something, but we're gonna cut that too. Cut. We already bringing, let me see, where do we bring that anime? No, that is the wrong button. I didn't want to push that. I don't want to push that button. So let's listen to the animation or to
I am so angry.
So it's a 7. Here it makes a very strange click. So we just gonna let that I am so angry select that, and we go to effects, fade out. So now it should not make that click. Let's listen to the last piece.
Angry.
See, it's not like it's not cutting off. So file, export. we are removing it, calling it angry. Angry. We make it, well, MP3 important. Here is, well, for the real audio files, I do it at 256 KB. Why not grab what you can grab? Exporting it. Pop, angry MP3. Cut. Pictures. Twitch. Paste. So there must be like an extra. I have to clean that all out and make a decent folder. Those things are still unsorted. So guys, let's lower this. Let's close this. Close this. Close Photoshop. We are done photoshopping. Yes, 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 we are done photoshopping. And now we will open our Twitch. We are staying in this screen. Let me see. What would be best thing to do? Okay, we made those 2 animations and a media file. So we are grabbing the animations first. Image. We call that image Valkyria. Add source. Browse. Pictures, Twitch, GIF, Valkyria. That's truly STUV Valkyria. So there is our Valkyria. So you see already Valkyria is appeared on the screen. There is our Valkyria. She is looped. I forgot something. I gonna show you after that at the end how you make it that she only played the animation once and then disappears from the screen. So Valkyria, we're gonna make Valkyria a little bit smaller. We put her here in the center. We adding the second animation image that are the brothers. Add a source, looking for the brothers. Bad joke, balance, brr, bore, brr, burning. And where do we? Here are the brothers. And here are the brothers. So the brothers we make, of course, larger. Because it's her big brothers. And very easy, we put the brothers behind Valkyria. Point. And now we are adding the voice that we just made. That's a media file. We call it angry. Add a source, browse, looking for the angry sound file. Oh, I overshot. After school, allo, anger, angry. So there's angry. We want it to loop because that animation is at this moment
so
looping.
Angry.
We're going into the mixer. No, not to the chat overlay.
I am so angry.
And we tell him angry monitor and
I am so angry.
so now we're turning them all 3 off, and now we're going into the hotkeys. So hotkeys. Der Ton ist jetzt, das ist mehr ein Platzfüller, weißt du, normalerweise, ich habe schon überzogen, ich wollte 2 Stunden machen. So, new scene. So, we have show angry. So, now let's pick a button. Let's just, tomorrow's your birthday. Please remind me of that tomorrow, Benz, and we're gonna celebrate, okay? So, we picking now for the ease F2. I will put all the 3 animations on F2. So, show angry, hide angry. That's the voice file. Going down, Valkyria, show Valkyria, hide Valkyria. So, and going down, show brothers, hide brothers, show brothers, hide brothers. So guys, and now this is the official World of Tanks stream, and blah blah, we shooting, and oh my god, something happened. What happened?
I am so angry.
So, we can do something funny here.
I am so...
I am so angry.
So see,
I am
let me
angry.
do it a little softer.
I am so angry.
North America, World of Tanks North America.
I am so angry.
Yeah. Tomorrow we can insert that. I will
am
tomorrow
so
or maybe today after the stream with Auli a little bit clean that audio.
so
You know, it's
angry.
very annoying, so we turn it off the loop.
I am so angry.
So, see? So, yeah, guys, that kind of concludes a little bit our stream about how I create all those animations. My hobby, you saw it, design, enlarging, photoshopping, animating, converting into a GIF. See, for the voices of those guys, for example, we can go warriors cheering. Let's see if you have anything with warriors cheering. Crowd cheering. No, crowd cheering. That's not the crowd, that's the crowd. That's a very loud crowd. Crowd, 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 crowd. Warriors. Let me see what he will give us for warriors. Sea warriors, katana, hill warrior song. Epic swoosh. So there will be absolutely something. Warriors fighting sword shields. Small monster attacks. So there are so many effects that you can find that will snarl. So let them snarl, or wounded male, of course, stupid, the Ballad of Ballads. Yeah. Fully assert, unleashing, sling sound effect, ogre. Yeah. So, and then we could, yeah, sometimes it takes a while to find a proper sound effect, but, well, yeah, look, we can move her a little bit so she's in the middle between her beloved brothers. Yeah, guys, so I would say thank you all very, very, very much for watching. I hope it was entertaining. I absolutely had a blast making that. I absolutely had a blast creating those animations. So just imagine sometimes in the middle of the night I have like an idea. Oh, I want to have a little puppy. Like I say, the initial what was she would yell at the little frog. But I'm too lazy to start now animating a frog. So you could add an animation, put a frog in front of her, and then like the frog like hopping away scared, hopping out of the picture, or exploding, or attacking her, or licking her with the tongue. Anything in this constraints. So, was denkst du, Arthur? War das ein bisschen interessant? Hat's was gebracht? Yeah, can you imagine that? I'm really addicted, guys. And well, a little word about AI. Of course, there are dangers in the AI, and I'm not talking about Judgment Day. Well, if we are stupid enough as people, there might be Judgment Day. But so far, we can make nice animations with AI. Yeah. The problem is, I imagine that now somebody could watch who is doing these animations in the classical way, with creating a 3D model on the computer, creating the textures, creating the renders, making a motion capture. Yeah, it takes the person a week or longer, and we just did it in 2 hours and 10 minutes. So whoop whoop, so easy, so easy, so easy. Let me say her line again one more time.
I am so angry.
See, now it's almost fitting. If it's in that speed. So yeah, and then overlay a second like two guys like ah ha ha ha, and then you play those four things together and you have one animation. And actually, guys, what I can tell you, if you want to make it even easier, you grab let me see, you grab like where do we go? Character pings, characters, character pings. We should have somewhere a big blue. So look, there's a big blue. Point. You shove them into the big blue. Well, the big blue is not that big, but catch my drift. We put them here. Put our little Gertruda, if we can. Gertruda. No, you're not Gertruda. You're Valkyria. Putting little Valkyria here. We record this. And this recording is an MP4 file. And that MP4 file we are putting into the GIF maker. And we tell the GIF maker, turn it into a GIF. And the GIF will be... then you have a one GIF instead of Valkyria and the brothers. You combine the GIFs here. That's the easiest way. You know, hit record. Let's see. Hit record. Let me hide my video camera for the ease. Where is my cam frame? Let's remove the cam frame. So, we record that for a while. Grrr, I'm so angry. We stopping the recording. Pop. Closing the blue one. We're hopping just for a second into the animator. Video to GIF. Choose file. This one went into videos if I'm not totally wrong. There it is. Pop. Upload the video. Yeah, that's just a little bonus. That's not necessary, but that is how you can make your life easy. So, hit record. Let me hide my video camera for the ease. Where is my cam frame? See, so we have that. Now we can actually show you the... Shut up. Now we can show you the cut function. The cut function, we're cutting here. So we're looking for the first frame where my camera is gone. Where is it? There's the frame, there's the frame, there's the frame, there's the frame. Where's the cam frame? Removing the cam frame. So here, stop it. Finding the first frame without cam frame. So, say cut here, finish the video, so record that for a while. Yeah, that is because I have the voice here. Sorry. So, and cut it here. So, we cut the video, That's just the last little thing he's running. So let me hide actually our guys here. Let me hide Valkyria, that you see what I'm actually doing. And the brothers. So look, I'm here. I'm in this page. That is our recording that we just made. Crop video. Go on cropping. So record that for a while. Cropping the blue part out. Please stop with the cam frame. So record that for a while. So I'm so angry. We stop. We pause that because we have the sound. Here we go again to convert to GIF. Hop. 20 frames. Hop. Oh, optimize for static background. Optimize. And here the same procedure. Frames. No, I don't want to choose new frames. Background GIF. Create a GIF. Ba 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 ba. So I hope he registered it now. We're trying again. Frames. Well, that is a buggy option, sadly, on this free site that sometimes makes you go boom. Give us the frames. Give us the frames. Come on. Give us the frames. So, there are the frames. Pop it pop. Okay, global. Don't stack. Make GIF. There's the GIF, and if you remember probably effects, go to the effects. He selected the color, put it on 30 now for the ease. 30. Apply selection. And we have a combination GIF. There's our new GIF. Instead of 2, we have 1. And now the last thing I'm gonna show you, we're gonna save that. Now it's absolutely the last thing I'm gonna show you. Look, we're looking at this 800 by 400. So easy GIF. Let me. No, there it is. I did not want to click that. We're going here. Rename that quickly. We rename that. Rename group 1. Yeah, group 1. Cut. Again. I hope I did not make it too long that you think, oh, come on, I cannot see it anymore. We're going into GIF, pasting it into GIF, paste. So, and now we are going into the GIF maker, choose files, going into our pictures, into Twitch, into GIF. We are selecting the group C D E F F F F German group. Again, I say look, 800 by 453. Now we're looking for an empty frame. I know I have one here that is 800 by 800. Select, open. We have selected this GIF and the empty frame. Uploading it. Uploading it. Guys, is it uploading it or is it uploading it? I have sometimes very issues that I think something should be said like that, but it says a totally different way. Like I always say upgrading, but apparently it's upgrading. That is very confusing. So here's of course that one frame is absolutely off. He say we want to resize to match the smallest one. That's why it's important that the last frame needs to be bigger than this frame. We say resize. So he checking all the frames and figured out this is the biggest frame. And here you can already say we have 190 frames. So imagine if we would have set the animation of make them 5 and 35 frames. So we now would have like, I think 500 frames. So, and here, don't stack. And the last important addition. Hi, Rocky. Hello, hello. So here, look, this is all. Loop count 1. So what does it mean? It will run through all those frames, play the animation, get onto the last frame and stick on the last frame. And the last frame is empty. So make a GIF. See, it's playing through the GIF, reaching the last frame and disappearing. So we're downloading it. So rename group 1, group 1, 1. That is how I mark my animations that they all will run one time, doing them into pictures. Yeah, no, oh my god, I clicked it 1,000 times and now I misclick it. Into GIF, paste. So, and now we can go into our Twitch again. So let's lower that. Going into Twitch. So we have, we don't need, now we're grabbing actually Valkyria. And we're changing the Valkyria with group 1, 1. B, C, D, E, F, F, C, D, E, F, G. Whereas group 1, 1. Group 1, 1. And what is going now to happen if we, so this one we don't need, the brothers we remove. So what happens now when we press F2? It's a little bit tiny, of course, because this is not the high resolution. See, we can stretch it. Can stretch it to all the sizes. You trigger it once. Animation plays once. And it disappears. Yeah, guys, and on this I would like to end this stream. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining, guys. Very, very appreciated that you were here. Thank you for your input. Arthur, I hope it didn't give you nightmares because I was like doing things in not the easiest way. I'm pretty sure there are plenty and plenty and plenty ways of doing all this easier. So where's actually my video capture? Let's bring me back. Let's bring me back and my cam frame. So there we are. Yeah, guys, so I'm looking at you and I would like to say thank you. At least I learned something. Well, Sikamush, and it will be way easier. So, Photoshop, my words about Photoshop, I love Photoshop. It's sadly not free, but when I reinstall my computer, when I have to replace Windows or something, Photoshop is one of the first programs that is coming onto my computer right away. I love Photoshop. I don't want to say it's limitless, but in the last version they even added an AI function. Well, I already closed it, otherwise I could have showed you that too. So it's 8:30, guys. Yes, of course, it's for you, my friends. I hope it makes the stream a little bit special, you know. It colors it up. I know it's not everybody thing, and I was talking to Arthur, and he say, yeah, you have to watch out, and I absolutely agree with him. You have to watch out that you don't overdo it, because there are people that thinking, oh, what are those stupid animations, and I want to watch tanks, and where there's always a weird Chinese dude popping up, and this could happen that those people leave and never come back. But we have also people that told me, oh, cool, I like your animation and it's funny, and wow, how do you do that? And somebody thought, yeah, you write it and it's done. So that was well, you saw it's not like you write it and it's done. There are still quite some steps involved in creating it, and like I say, it can be easier. I think maybe a lot of that stuff you can already do into that program, but you need the access. Here are the programs again: Hailu, the upscaler, the music, Photoshop, the Easy GIF. Well, that is absolutely a star, guys. Remember this site, easygif.com. You will have so much fun using that site for any project. And here I even had Refusion open. I first had the idea we're gonna let her sing a song, and then we're gonna compose a song with AI and then combine that into a video clip. But maybe that's something for the next time. If there will be a next time, like I said, if there will be like 50 views, with 50 views I would consider to make another video of this sort. For the rest, tomorrow morning, of course, again, World of Tanks, 11 o'clock, straight on time. I now, yeah, yeah. I have here only the intro, so yeah, we have only the intro song. I did not, sadly, Kamouche, I did not think of that. I cannot hear it. Sadly, you guys seeing it, but I'm not seeing it. Ein Freund, ein guter Freund, das ist das Schönste, was es gibt auf der Welt. I gonna sing for you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will see all the common animations and all the sounds. Today I just did not expect that there would be any people at all, so I did not include it in notifications. I don't see them. So guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for viewing. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for being a great company. And I hope to see you back on Auli's stream. I will now start World of Tanks, but I won't stream myself. The last half an hour I'm not streaming. I will just relax, play with Auli a couple games. I think we're playing like 4 to 10. So hey, if you want to continue watching, hop over to Auli. The problem is, Auli, I think the main communication will be in Russian. So if you guys are there, of course, I will communicate with you in English. But for now, I close the stream. Thank you all very much. And see you, or tomorrow, or a little later on Auli's stream. Bye! So now I actually can wave to you because there is no screen that's covering it. Bye! Love you!